Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back. I'm sitting in my camper because this is going to be probably a pretty short little update on the camper. Where I'm at right now, I'm sitting on one of the benches, the one that's in the corner. As you can see, there's a mirror behind me. This mirror creeps me out. There are mirrors here, there's mirrors there. Then right beside me is a big long mirror. I'll probably not cover up the long mirror. I'm probably going to put some kind of picture or something over this one. I don't need a mirror right behind my head. Because if I do any live streams or anything, it's going to be right here on the table and it's going to be facing me. So, I'm have not made any videos with the camera facing me. I went to the lake a couple weeks ago and I was sitting out in the water and I was like, let me put some sunscreen on my face. I have rosacea and it's pretty well controlled between medicines and keeping all soaps, lotions, everything, makeup, you name it. I don't wear any of it. I don't use any of it on my face. And that was a mistake because I have full-blown open bad sores on my face. And they're not healing, mainly because I'm a diabetic. And believe it or not, there's only one thing that's been healing it over the last 3 days. The healing process is like boom, 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 boom. So it's coming along a lot better than it has. And I've been using like my normal stuff to heal sores that I use that's prescribed. So I'm sorry about how I look. I can't help it right now. It's a lot better than it has been. Trust me. Like, a lot. Okay. My table's a mess. I've been in here beading. I do have to figure out something a little better than that. Yeah, it's hanging from the cupboard. So I need some kind of a thing that sits on the table where the camera can face down onto the beading mat. Where we're at, it took a while to do this. Lumber, I had to buy a sheet of plywood, and 3 2x4s, and box of screws, obviously, and a light. If you'll notice, it looks a lot different in here. Having to plug in the power converter every single time I come into the camper was a pain in the neck. Because this is plugged in, and it was a hard lesson for me to learn. Just because I have the camper plugged into electricity does not mean when I use the lights up here that the electric is running them. You would think that's how it worked, but no. They were still drawing from the battery and draining the battery and all that good stuff. And I wanted a light to have on that could just not have to worry about draining my battery, having to get down there, plug in the power converter, and you hear that little hum. So I didn't want to have to mess with that. So that's where we're at with the light overhead. So that was also bought. So like $80 is what spent at Sutherland's to update this. I wanted to be able to store that other bench when it was taken out, but that thing was glued. It was glued. There wasn't just screws. It was glued and screwed, and in order to get to some of the screws, you had to take the plywood off, and so anyways. But we did utilize almost every single piece of that bench to make everything look like it belonged there, like it has always been there. And you'll see it here in a second. Also, jokingly, Alan said, look, I made you your coffee. Because when you walk in here, what we made to go over, because there is a water reservoir tank for your fresh water and the water pump and where the water comes in, and all the plumbing is right by the sink. It was under that big ugly couch, which after we started taking it out, that's all I could smell was urine. So yeah, everything in here, all the furniture smelled like urine. So it would have had to go anyways, but it is stored, including the big knot on my head because I ran into the legs when we got it up and put in, and I went to go duck under. I didn't duck far enough, and it about knocked me out. So it was quite the very hard 2 days, and I was having a really bad episode with my stomach to boot. So I was very tired and very much not feeling well on top of it. So I was a little whiny, and Alan had to put up with that, and we got through it, but we got it done. And the next, I think we took a day off, and we went to the tractor show, and the next day we put the table in. And it's in here. I took the, and it's a mess. Guys, it's not completely done. Like I said, I'm having a lot of issues with my stomach. Partly nerves. Nerves really causes a bad flare with gastroparesis, and I'm trying to calm myself. It's a lot of changes. Like I said, I wanted to, once I got things situated a little better, I wanted to address the whole mindset of going tiny and what your brain goes through once you start doing this process. It's not just, oh, we're just going to get rid of everything and we're just going to do this. There is a whole mental thing that you suddenly go through when you're doing this. So the leaf is out. It's going to go in the closet because there's a big closet in the bathroom. I do have some of my clothes in here that I need to sort yet. I do have my baby dolls in here. I've done a little bit off and on, and you'll see that. But I have a mess. So don't look at this and say, what is this? You've made a mess. It's a process. I had to bring some of the stuff in here to kind of not have it in his garage because he needs to work, and things were out there in his way. And I still have stuff out there I need to take care of. Because the camper's here in his garage, we need to get a tarp and everything before it goes out because we are going to have some bad weather, and I want this whole thing protected. So does he. So there's still a whole process, and we need concrete blocks under the jacks and stuff that holds the camper steady and level. So that still has to be done before it can be set outside. So that's why it's still in here. It's a work in progress. So I'm going to stop my gabbing and turn y'all around. And like I said, it's going to be a short video. And then also in this video, I'm going to probably put the white shelves in. I think I'm only going to be able to go like 2 or 3 high because my TV's going on them. So hang on. So like I said, this is a mess. It's a process. I still need to go through that bag. I am currently in the middle of sorting and putting stuff away, but I can't put things away until I get this completed and put my shelves up here. And that's where I'm at right now. But I had to make some beading videos. These cans need to go out to be crushed. And I was making some beading videos. But right there's how I have that currently hung. And it's facing down the table. Actually, it really works well coming straight down on my beads. I'm not bumping it. Everybody says that they love the lighting in here. It looks really nice. So, yay. I don't know if it's still on sale, but if you guys recognize, my table is in here. Did take the leaf out. My chairs are in here, but I'm not going to bring my chairs in until like I said, I'm not really going to have company. There's just me, and if Alan comes over, or maybe my friend Mary that lives not too far away might come visit, or maybe Sandy. But, I did have somebody suggest I get like an Amazon wish list going. I don't know. I may or may not. What I'm wanting is, instead of my big blue chair sitting here, not my big recliner, but my blue chair that was in my living room, instead of it sitting here, that's why everything is gone, as you could see. And look, guys, it really actually looks like that was made there. We made this. Alan did. Alan made this, cut this to size, move the gas detector to there, and it does work. I just don't have it plugged in right now. Took the fuse out because there's no LP hooked up, so it doesn't need to be plugged in or anything. So made all of this so that it looks, and I needed that shelving. I wanted that space. I've got my twinkle tree here. If I want just a little bit of lighting, that is perfect. I'll tell you what, guys. It looks amazing when it's plugged in. And I came out here. I went inside to go to the bathroom. I'm not using the toilet here, but I came out and it was twinkling. It just looks so cute. But yes, my table's in here. Like I said, I'm sorting stuff as I go. But I've got to get this. I'm serious. Seriously, guys. He beveled the edges so there's no sharp corners. And this is like smooth, okay? So, that was really cool. And as you can see, I think this corner you can see better. The heat hose is there. When I put my bottom shelf in, that'll lay on top, but you won't actually see it. See, this was actually here to begin with. I'm just going to kind of set it there for now, to kind of hide the hose. But you're really not going to see that hose. So I'm going to put some shelves up. Like I said, up there, I've got to do some cleaning on my bed and stuff. This, I need to go through and put stuff away, but I can't until I get, like, my coffee bar is here. We found the covers that go in the sink. They need some work done to them because this backing stuff is coming off. So that has to be addressed before I'll start using them. But for right now, I'm going to pause you, put you on the tripod, and we're going to put those plastic shelves in. And I don't know if that's dust or if I actually have a little fly in here, but yeah, there's been like flies, little flies all over outside and everything. We live on a farm. What do you expect? Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were filming. I've been through that before and have not been filming. Alright, I'm going to move this out of my way. Well, let's put it way out of the way. And what I'm going to do is slide this one underneath there. Like that. And I'm going to put the legs in. Gosh, I could almost put it this way. Can I? No. That's okay. And I only brought in 3 because I doubt I can go any higher than that. Still have room for my TV set. I wanted my TV there, but I'm afraid somebody will knock it off. Oops. And that leaves just room enough for my TV to set here. And nobody's going to go up in here besides me. And I can put this like that. Let's look. Cool. That is going to be perfect. So, how's it look? Looks good. That's going to work perfect, guys. Let me get you off there. So the bottom shelf, I can still put stuff down there and tuck stuff around. Like my records and things and that can be down in there. And then whatever I need to put there. And then my TV's going to be up there. So everything will be tucked out of the way and all that. I really kind of like how that worked out. So, yeah, that's perfect. And, yeah, this, I measured it. Both of my rack that has all my paper crafting can go in one spot. And my rack with all my, my plastic drawers. They're like this one, but they're really tall. Will both fit right here. The one for all my jewelry and the one for all the paper crafts fits there. And then my coffee bar and stuff like that. And my silverware and stuff I'm going to put into like containers. And it'll be really cute and it's going to be here. But I don't want to put anything more here until I get contact paper on the top of this. I'm going to sand this and then stain it or paint it. I'm not sure which, but that's what I want to do. And I may just paint the whole thing. Depends on what color I find. So, there you go, guys. Another quick little vlog on where I'm at and everything. So, thank you guys so much for watching these. I really, really appreciate this. And I cannot believe how many people are doing the same thing. And I am going to talk to you in a video about composting and how to compost with an RV, camper, trailer like this without actually taking your toilet out. And with the way, especially where I am right now, water is kind of almost a commodity if you have a well, because we're definitely in a drought, and they're having to buy hay and everything and sell off their cattle in order to get through the winter, because hay is that sparse. Even on 2 cuttings, they did not get even half the hay that they should have gotten. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you for watching and commenting, and I will talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.